So today's video is a super short, let's talk about it. And from the title, you already have an idea. Today, we're going to talk about hyperhydrosis. So you're probably wondering, girl, where you coming from with that? Because that's completely left field for you. It is, but this is something that I do want to talk about. I just want to inform you guys because a lot of people probably suffer from this. I want to ask a few questions. And if you answer yes to those questions, then this is the video for you. Do you sweat excessively in your scalp? And it's not just because you outside in the environment. It just come out of nowhere. Okay? Have you even hugged someone and got close up where you're on their hair and you can smell their scalp? Then that person may suffer with hyperhidrosis, or you may suffer with it yourself, or you may have a touch of it, or you're just not clean. I highly recommend that you do research for yourself. If you think hyperhidrosis is something that you might be suffering with, that you may have this disorder, seek a dermatologist to be medically or clinically diagnosed with it. So what causes hyperhidrosis? You guys, it could be a variety of different things. It could be generational. It could be the foods that you eat. It could be that you suffer with anxiety and stress. So it can be all those things. A lot of things can bring on a sweaty scalp. This is just not limited to a sweaty scalp. If you suffer with an underarm sweating problem, private area sweating problem, you could possibly have hyperhidrosis. Now you guys, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly, so I do have it here. Do your pronunciation. Okay, boom. There we go. So I want to talk about specifically the scalp and what we could possibly do. Now, if you are a woman of a certain age and you're going through the change of life, you may suffer with a hot or sweaty scalp. If you have a cycle, period, then during that time of the month, you may experience a hot or sweaty scalp. If you drink liquids before bed, it's going to get you, okay? Hyperhidrosis is not limited to just women. This can also happen to men, males. Okay, so what can you do about it? There are some natural remedies out there, such as peppermint. Peppermint is definitely a great natural remedy to consider, because not only does peppermint help promote hair growth, but it has some calming properties to it that kind of relaxes you, okay? So that's one of the things that you want to make sure you do. Keep yourself calm and cool at all times, okay? Reduce the stress and anxiety as much as possible. Weight loss would be effective. Botox, but I would not suggest Botox unless you have been medically diagnosed with hyperhidrosis. In your hair, if you're going to use peppermint in your hair product, or you're going to buy a hair product with peppermint, do not add all the other essential oils. Just use the peppermint, because combining all types of other oils, it's not really going to be effective, the peppermint, for you. Also, you guys, you have to be mindful of the food you're eating. So if you're eating spicy foods or foods like garlic, this can possibly induce the hyperhidrosis. And that's definitely what you don't want. You want to reduce it. If you think you suffer with hyperhidrosis, tell me down in the comment section, what do you do to reduce this disorder? See you guys in the next one. Smooches.